Beneath what you call a pretty face, under skin hides a skeleton. If I peeled the layers so that you see only bone, then would it still be me inside? If I left only skull eyes in sockets, could you still read me? Would I still reside? If my jawbone became motionless, would you lay bedside and feed me? Although you cannot see it, beneath what you call a pretty face, under skin hides a skeleton. If I peeled these layers and frightened you with only bone, would it still be me inside? Would you touch the white and ruddy resides, search my sockets for eyes, hold not knuckle, not hand in my fleshy demise? Would it still be me inside? Thank you. Party. My really bad Rocky Horror Show Halloween party didn't go very well. I've awoke this morning with a companion of empty lager cans that greet me, filled with the cigarette stubs and warm pissed beer, like no man's land burned and abandoned. Somebody wanted to get out of here and leave me with all this mess, this black rain, this slurry and sludge that tames the lamest of senses right next to my bed at 9 a.m. Right next to my nose, right next to my bed, there's an empty lager can. And there's always a grain of truth that says when you've got a hangover, I'll never drink again! Everybody else has gone home from this shit party that I threw and left their stinking stub mess behind them. Half of them I never even knew. The crushed crisps in my carpet. That's my carpet. Do you like my carpet? Do you like the pattern on my carpet? Then why are you putting crushed crisps in it? The toppled bottles and the scattered screw caps, the plastic and carrier bags from the off-licensed bargain booze. And look, somebody's left their gothic rock shoes stuffed with spent pizza crust and hummus in those little dinky, shinky, dinky tubs, and someone's put a cigarette stub out in it. Emptied ashtray stinks. The DNA lipstick fingerprints on a filter tip of a slender cigarette links back to the girl that played hard to get last night, and I got nowhere with her, and it was my party. So, the perverted scientist in me says, it'd be a good idea if I was to clone her. I'll be a Frankenstein and create a cloned army of vixen girls at my very bad party and interfere with them in a most peculiar way. A spoonful of medicine and tons of rohypnol makes me go down very well. Lay down in the plastic bags, all a dream, you may as well do. And then as I clean up the mess of my back party with the weariness of a long-distance hell, I'm like a car journey child still in his shell. My innocence ended when I limped the lane mile drunk back to bed last night. Will it ever end, this hangover? Short little staggering steps to the kitchen, cleaning it all up. Bad Halloween party, cleaning it all up. No friends, should have stayed in bed. Wash away the memories of another party and regret it all. Regret all the people and all the arty-farty small conversation crap, the Rocky Horror outfits and the fishnet suspender belt man drag. Regret the last 5 shots of vodka and the last 5 drops of drink I had before I hit the sack to blanket all that shit party. And once the sober dawn rises, that crowbar prizes the lid from your mind. So goes somebody's paranoid grind as you have to mop up the mess from a mind's demise. And I have to face myself and look at myself in the mirror, and then the horror really begins. Thank you!